Hey, funky junkers. Make sure we're all good to go. Hey, I don't see people yet. Where are my people? Hey, Nora, what's going on? Okay. I think I'm going to start, guys. What do you guys think? Hi, Melissa. Do you know what I think I'm going to do? I think we're going to do some fun things. I got to figure out what, but I'm thinking maybe randomly the first person I see on my live is going to win a prize. I like to give away. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Carol. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Colleen. Hold on a second. That's my husband. Hello? All right, goodbye. I knew this was going to happen, y'all. We got Sam. We're having some bar stools delivered. And of course, the second I go live, can you go open the garage door, please? Just tell them to put them in the garage because I got Rocky in the house. All right, goodbye. Sorry, so we're having some, we got a new kitchen table and the chairs weren't supposed to be here till July. Well, they're here. So I knew they were getting picked up today and I was like, you watch, the second I go live is when they're gonna pull into the house and go figure. I'm good, Dana, how are you? What's up, Jeanette? Hi, Chris Hunter's in the house. What's going on, peeps? So I've got a guest speaker in my group at 7 tonight, my private group, but I figured I'd jump on here real quick. I'm gonna make over this cute little tissue box holder. You guys would be so proud of me. I am plugging away at my shelf over here. I have not gone to the store to buy anything. I figure I'm just gonna keep making stuff that's in my room because I need to get rid of it. Hey, Janet. Thank you guys about my shirt. This is the other shirt that I got from Chris Hunter, the Velvet Alley Boutique. Chris, I know she said she doesn't have these on her online store, and I'm sorry about that, guys, but let me tell you, they are fabulous. I stinking love them. Got my blue touchstone crystal on to match the elite jeans. I'm digging it. So yeah, anyhow, and today I pretty much spent all day doing laundry, cleaning, vacuuming, more laundry, just non-stop all day long, and I don't have to pick up Jack till like 6:30. So that's going to give us plenty of time. I think my watch is dead. Thank you guys for sparkling. Thank you guys for the stars. You guys are awesome. Yeah, so we got a new table with new chairs and new bar stool. So I'm so excited. I'll do a post on those later. And then I'm waiting for my Western type rug to come in. We're in a stars party. Amazing. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. So yeah, anyhow, I got this at the Goodwill. This is probably going to go up for sale, guys. I don't know when. A wicker tissue box to fix up. Yeah, ask Chris Hunter where you can get the shirts at. Chris Hunter's like, hey, she's going to get bombarded because these shirts are so amazing. Valerie, I'll show a picture when we get the chairs up because we have our old chairs around the new table. It's very kind of westerny, but we got such a great deal. It's like a $2,000 table, and I think we found it for less than $400. This is one of Chris's shirts. Thank you, Susan. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna move you guys down. And so anyway, this is just, it says it's Chris Madden. I don't know who sells Chris Madden. It's got a sticker over here. We gotta get rid of that. And my glue, my feet to the glue. Okay. Her boutique is brick and mortar only, she says. So if you guys live in Oklahoma, get there to get one of these shirts. It's the only way you're gonna get one. All right, so I'm just peeling this. Hi, Deb. Hello from Texas. Hey, Susan. Guys, I'm doing my best. I'm trying to come on every day with you. You guys know I do my best, and then so I'm just working it in right now. I do have some Happy Meal. Maybe tomorrow morning. Who wants to do like coffee time or something? I can come up here, drink my coffee, in my pajamas and open some Happy Mail. Well, actually, I lied. Jack's got a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 11, so I can't do that. But maybe when I come back, we'll do just the live. Maybe we'll do a craft. Maybe we won't, but we'll open some. I got lots of Happy Mail, guys. I got to get it open. All right, so this has been sitting on my shelf. Like I said, it's an old tissue box holder. You just slide it over. Hello, Lisa. Hi, Vivian. I love that name, Vivian. I'm just gonna use right now because I'm gonna paint the middle with some black and white checks actually. So I think that's my goal anyway. So I'm going to just paint this with some white paint. You're gonna hear my dogs barking in the background until the guys leave. I got them out in the garage. Figure the best they can do. I guess, will this brush fit down in there? No, so I have to pour it into a tray, which I guess is all right. I just always over pour my paint. Do you guys want to know like a little nifty thing, which I love it. So this is like my big jar of Mod Podge. Hi, Terry. If you guys get one of these, get them because they're big enough for any brush to go down there. You don't have to like pour your Mod Podge into anything. They are sold out, Melva. Oh, because it's so darn cute. I don't like this brush either. Let's do this one. I don't like that one either. Where's my little skinny ones? I think I have, well, I like my little wooden brushes. I don't know why, I just do. Hello, Susan. I can't wait to freaking be in Florida, guys. So I'm just going to paint this all white. Yes, I paint wearing nice clothes and jewelry, guys. It's just what I do. And then we're gonna give this some dark wax to bring out all this detail. It's gonna get some Posh Chalk pigments from Would You Bend. And I've been getting a lot of messages lately about Would You Bend and do I know when their infuser is coming back in stock? Unfortunately, guys, I do not know. So, I don't know, but I know I hope it's soon because I actually need some myself. I got enough to get me through a few weeks, I'm guessing, but I do need to, I like to stock up on that. All right, so see how we're just painting? You want to get in all those mixed grades. Look how much better it looks already white. It's kind of like this old, mottled, you know, junky, not junky. But see, if you just wanted to dry brush it, that's what you would get if you just want to dry brush it. So you could still keep that. So you can do all kinds of cool stuff with these. And I know I have seen you guys have seen me do these before. I'm just seriously trying to clear off my space. Clear out my space, my junk room, trying to make some room. Oh, Lorraine, you're having a sad day. Well, you've come to the right spot. Look, I have my sad days too. Today, you know what though, guys? I won't lie. Today I felt anxious all day. Does anybody have like, get that kind of anxiety where it just like pops out of nowhere? I don't know why. I just felt anxious all day long. And I hate that feeling. I don't suffer from anxiety like all the time, but when it hits, you know it's there. And I don't like it. Hey, Jenny. Hi, Dana. All right, so if you guys wanted to give this more of an old world feel, definitely you want to, like, you could paint it black and do that oil rubbed bronze finish on it. This is really detailed so that when we wax this, the detail is really going to come out. But I do this flat part in the middle. I'm going to attempt to do some checks. I think that would be cute. Little tiny black and white checks if I can make it work. If not, and it doesn't meet up on the sides, I'm not sweating the small stuff, guys. I think it'll be cute. And this week, I need to do a knife block, another knife block. I've got like 3 in my stash. I need to do another one because I need one in my kitchen. The one I have down there now is Valentine's Day themed. And I need one like with a Western theme to sit in my kitchen all the time. I am using white chalk payment. I am using white chalk paint, Kelly, yes. Hi, Annette. So I got that coming up next week. I think I want to put a horse on it. So I got to find a cool image like on Google and see if I could come up with some real kind of cool rustic-y Western one. Maybe even some cowhide print. I have a lot of fabric left. I still have to do the mirror in my bathroom. But how cute. Did you guys see my post from earlier today? How cute. How cute that horse picture looks in my laundry room up on the shelf. It's flippin' perfect up there. Perfect size. It stands out when you see it. Really, really adorable. I love it. And it's just enough sparkle that when you walk in the room and if it catches your eye up at the top, you just get a glimmer. So it's nothing, you know, gaudy or, it's just, to me, it's perfect. All right, so I got this all covered. Now I want to go ahead and do the top. I'm going to make sure that we don't have any drippies. Okay, and then I'm going to do the top. I'm not going to do the inside because it's going to have a tissue box on the inside anyway. So this is going to be really cute. Little whimsical, I think. You never know though, because sometimes we start things and then it's different. Yeah, I got my nails done yesterday too, guys. Got all kinds of pink sparkles going on. I had dinner with the hubs and a friend. Came home and we're still watching that spooky show, The Outsider, on Hulu. And I'm still like binge watching. I was watching it all morning when I was cleaning and doing laundry and stuff. The Inventing Anna. Jeez, what a story. If you guys haven't watched that on Netflix, you gotta go watch Inventing Anna. What an incredible, brilliant con artist. Amazing that she got as far as she did. I'm still plugging through it. So, and guys, guess what else I did today? I cooked. I put a roast in the crock pot. Can you believe it? Throw me some hearts for that one, because when do I ever do that kind of thing? But I did it. You guys would be proud of me. I did it. So, smells good. I don't want any puddly paint. All right, I'm going to hit this with some heat. Oh, good, you didn't have to cook. I did cook. I don't know when my next auction is, Tammy. I'm trying to get away from those because there's so much work. I need to really figure out something that works. I don't like doing it when there's like 60, 50, 60 things. It's a lot of work. Shipping that all out, getting it all boxed up. I know we were selling them as I created them, which that worked too. So I'm thinking maybe a silent auction. I don't know, guys. I need a store. I need a store. Christina, tissue box came from Goodwill. And Jan, the piece, you can see it. It came from the Goodwill. All in one, right? I don't have the greatest setup, guys, so, you know, I make it work. So I'm just drying this. My camera can't go back any farther than what it does, so just gotta make do. Alright, so I'm just drying this because I think we're gonna have to give it one more coat, especially on this flat part. That's the part we're gonna check. And I don't want anything peeling off. And chalk paint dries pretty quickly. Thank you guys for the stars. We got info for the sparkle event. Yes, Chris Hunter. We're so excited for our sparkle retreat. Who is interested in coming to a sparkle retreat in Oklahoma in October? Some say the wake. Is that what we're in right now? A waxing crescent moon? I know, Rhonda. That's what I need to do. Who wants to come handle that for me? Because I don't. All right, I'm just drying this. I want to get it really dry. Okay, so I think that's pretty dry. But look at how much better it looks already. So see, it needs a little bit, it needs one more coat. So I don't want to get paint on my sweater. I should have an apron on. All right, let me see if I could accommodate everybody here. It's so hard, guys. All right, let me get this up here. Put my paint back up here. I'm in Texas, so I kind of have to come. Deb Brown, that would be amazing. Do you know how much fun that would be to get all the sparkle chicks and the Hoopla Village and Chris Hunter's friends in the box? How much fun this is going to be. Can't wait. All right, so definitely one more coat. Not so much on like the detailed part. I'm just more or less hitting that lightly because that's going to get waxed. I really want a nice coat of bright white on that flat part. I've got a girls trip coming up in 2 weeks. I'm so excited. You guys are going to be hanging out with us at the beach. I'm going to take you shopping in Fort Myers. I'll just jump on a whole bunch of times. And guys, be prepared for some hoopla there. We get into all kinds of crazy trouble. Yes, we do. Good trouble. My boys are going. We're going to have the boys are going to be downstairs. Our house down there is like a downstairs. It's got like a whole other unit. It's like a duplex. So I'm excited. Just a little R&R. All right. Okay, so I just pretty much just went over and blasted those flat parts with another coat of paint because that's what I want to be really white and bright. We're going to dark wax everything else so it's not going to be as pertinent, but just any of those flat parts, we want to make sure that those are all covered up. I guess this is going to have like a shabby eclectic feel, I'm thinking. Okay, so now that we got that done, now we're going to dry it one more time because we're going to paint this. Everybody needs a Goodwill. Sanibel does have a Goodwill, but it's not that great. It's super small. It's okay. And guys, we're flying, so I don't really have the option to bring a whole bunch of stuff back with me. So it's going to have to be, I'm going to have to be picky and choosy, unless I box it up and ship it home, which I could. But I'd really rather not. All right. Just want to make sure that that flat part is super dry. Thank you, Susan. I do too. I love it. I just took over the game room. Hey, Ruby, that's awesome. Thank you, Ramona. Lots of wine, Dawn, lots of margaritas, and there's this place we go to on Sanibel Island. It's called Casa Yabel. It's a resort there. We go and have lunch, and they have the best pina coladas on the planet. Not gonna lie. Okay. I think this is dry enough. I'm going to grab like a paper towel. I don't want to scratch my surface since we just painted it. But see how good that looks? So much better the second coat is. So I'm going to lay this down. I just don't want my paint to peel. But this is the part that I want to check. I'm not going to be too picky. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a pencil. I'm going to grab, I think this ruler is probably, well, I just got to kind of find the middle. Maybe what I should use is my little, I'll show you guys. I can use a nail file, something straight. What is this thing? Is that kind of in the middle? You just kind of want to, I guess I could eyeball it. I just kind of want to go in the middle. Guys, I'm not looking for perfection here. I'm just eyeballing the middle. Just like that. I just did one line. Doesn't have to be perfect. No, I've flown before. Yes, I've flown many times, but I don't particularly care for flying, but we're flying. I haven't been on an airplane in 5 years. Hey, Debbie from Florida. Pina coladas are my favorite. And guys, if you like pina coladas, this place, what they do, and this is what makes it so gosh darn good, is they put a shot of amaretto on inside the drink. Oh my God, it's so amazing. Clara, Jack is doing just fine. He's okay. He's, he's hanging in there. He's at the school right now. Okay, so I have my line all the way across, okay? Not perfect. So now what I want to do is I'm gonna, if I can find that little, well, I guess I could use this. I don't know. If I were to get here, to get checks the right way, you want them even. So, let me see. If I do this, I just want to do a little dot. Can we get an even amount? One, two, three, four, five, six. So see, now that I have that as a guide, I can use that. I need to make them a little bit wider. And see, then we'll know that we had them and they're totally even. 1, 2, 3, 4. So see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want them even. So you want to, that way it's all black, white, black, white, black, white. The resort is called Casa Bell. Casa Bell. So I'm just going 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know, if they're not perfect and one's smaller than the other, that's okay too. Do you have a clothes tag or price tag? I don't. I'm just eyeballing it, guys. I'm winging it. Totally winging it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will ensure that we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yippee, yippee, yay. The buffalo checks would be cute too. All right, so now all I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna grab like a flat, let me see, like, I think this will work. See, I like the nice flat tipped brushes. This is perfect. I'm gonna grab some black paint. I'm gonna put it right here. Just a little dab will do ya. If it'll come out. It's stuck in there. And I am using black acrylic matte. Maybe I should use my enamel. I like enamel paints when I'm doing hey Debbie. Oh, Oh, no problem, Joanne. It happens. I do it too. You know when somebody's being mean with the mad faces. They send them over and over again. Kathy, the pig portrait flowers came from Hobby Lobby. I love pina coladas too. So I'm going to grab some paint, okay? And all I'm going to do is take a little bit of, darn it, I just put white all over my brush. Okay, let me turn this around. I forgot I dipped that in white paint too. All right, so we're going to take some black paint, and all I'm going to do is start checking. We're not saying is when you coming on. I did, Suzette. Yes, I did. I did send out a telegram before I came on. And I'm going to just attempt. I probably should have my readers on. I think my readers are on my head. So see? Real simple. I'm not, gosh dang nabbit. Get rid of that. Maybe I should wear my glasses because I can't see where diddly squat. Oh, Maria, you guys are too kind. No. All right, so I'm just kind of going like this with my brush. And I'm going to frame this out with some gold paint. So I'm not really worried about getting it, you know, I'm not going to be too picky. My brush has given me a little bit of grief. I'm not digging this brush. And you know why, guys? It's because I suck at washing my brushes, so they sit in my bucket and they get all distorted. But, so see how we're doing it? You're just doing a little checks. Hey there, Georgiana. Hi, Maggie. Okay. And all that black paint, that will cover up those pencil lines on there. So you don't have to freak out about that. You're going to have your pencil lines. So that's all I'm doing is one little check.
Oh, I'm leaving.
Hey, baby. Okay. What time's your practice till?
I don't know. It's just like an open run, so I might be there a while.
You coming home after?
Yeah. Come on, guys. Come here.
You could stay in here. Just shut the door.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Let's try a different brush. This is the one that the checking queen herself sent me, the Fabulous Debbie Ray. But I know what my problem is. It's because I keep them in the water too long and they get all janky. Like, I don't like that one either. Yeah. This is my own fault, ladies, and I know I do it, and I know I shouldn't do it, but oh well. We'll just keep using the brush we have. We'll make it work. It's all about perfectly imperfect anyway, right? So what if we have crappy lines? By the time you get all the wax on here, you won't even notice. And you know, if you're doing like Mackenzie Childs inspired, all their stuff is hand painted. They're not like perfect. So see, just one little check, it's gonna be all the way around the bottom. Thank you, Michelle. All right, so, and it'll cover up those pencil lines. And that's why, and the only reason I decided to add checks on here is because I think it's cute. It's got like that little flat part in the middle, and I'm like, I thought about putting would you bend in there. Then I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and just do like a check. That's kind of fun. Be easier if I had a better brush, but I'm making it work. So we got one side done. Now see, I'm just going to keep going all the way around the sides, and you just figure it out. I don't want to put this down because it's going to get all that black paint will get on the paper towel. So see how we just kept going around the corner? Aloha from Maui. Jeez, I wish I was in Maui. My brother's actually, my older brother and his wife and daughter are going to Hawaii. They leave on April 6th, I think. Right when I come back from Florida. I'm not going anywhere fancy like Hawaii, but they're looking forward to their little getaway too, I imagine. And there is a little curve on this flat part, so it's not perfect. It's a little bit harder to get up in there, but I am going to take some gold paint and just kind of frame out this black and white, so I'm not really worried about it being totally perfect. But right, isn't that cute so far? Elizabeth, I'm not one of those, I don't do, what are they called, drags? I will maybe probably put some gold drag on there. I'm not a pro with that. I know the fabulous Debbie Rigg does that. She's got like the checks down perfect. Her checks are always perfect. We try to be like Debbie because Debbie's a superstar. Debbie's a superstar checker. She is the queen of checks. You guys want to know how to paint checks? Go to Studio MDAZ and check out the fabulous Debbie Rigg. And I bet you she washes her brushes better than I do. Hey, Ann, I got this tissue box at the Goodwill. Guys, if you go to the Goodwill, I guarantee you, I see tissue box. Get out of there, Gus. I see tons of tissue boxes every time I'm there. I have quite a few in my stash. I have Gus, little puppy Gus, underneath my feet right now. So see how we just keep going all the way around? Kind of has that cute little diner momentum. Gus is right underneath me. I don't know what he's doing. Looking at something. Get out of there, Gussie. Get. Crazy dog. So I'm just making sure to not put this flat on its side because I have wet black paint over there. So I'm just kind of holding it on the corner. And this is not something you definitely, it's a little difficult. When I first started painting checks, I wasn't that great at it, but I've gotten better. You just kind of practice. Start on something flat and just get a nice flat tipped brush. And it really does help having a good brush. How stinking cute, right? I think it's gonna be really cute. We're here for more than perfectly. We are definitely perfectly imperfect. Patricia, I got my Lazy Susan at Hobby Lobby. And is anybody else freezing? I don't see anything on my end, but I haven't been looking at my screen. It could be Facebook. A lot of people on Facebook right now. I was on Mark Zuckerberg's page the other day reading he's got some stuff coming out for creatives, and I was reading some of the comments, and they were like, it'd be great if I could get through a live without freezing. So I think it might be if they're doing like beta testing or whatever, I don't know, but it could well possibly be a Facebook issue because I know was one of the things that a lot of people were complaining about on his post. So technology that's the fun part of tech, right? Let's make a stars. I don't know. I think it just pops up, guys. Thank you for the stars. I mean, you guys, I don't really push it here. I say thank you when I see them, if I'm not looking at the camera, but know that I'm grateful for stars, but you guys don't have to leave them. What are you eating? Gussie? They're definitely appreciated. But I think stars parties just show up like on their own. I think that's a Facebook setting. You keep losing audio. You are not freezing. Oh, that must be a Facebook thing then, because there's so many people saying they're fine. I think when it gets like that, it's a Facebook issue. You gotta think about how many people are on Facebook. There's got to be billions of people on Facebook all over the world that are on there right now. It's crazy, isn't it? Okay, we're almost done here, chicks. And this is definitely not something that I can do if I've had too much coffee. You need to have a pretty steady hand. But practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. Perfectly imperfect. Hey, Patricia. Okay. And guys, I'm seriously debating. I don't even know if I want to. I have such cute, like, what are they called? St. Patrick's Day decor. I got to get that out, but I am really looking forward to decorating for Easter. I can't even tell you. I didn't decorate last year for Easter because I came home on Easter. I was in Florida, and we came home Easter morning. And I spent Easter all by myself. I slept. I got home. We drove. We got home at 7 o'clock Easter morning. I was flipping exhausted. I was up for 24 hours. So Mike went to his mom's and I stayed home and slept. Okay, so we're done with that. Seriously, look at how cute. It's like a little checker. All right. I don't need my brush anymore, so I'm going to soak that. And then I'm going to make sure this is dry, so I'm going to hit this with some heat. Hey, Chris from the Philippines. Wow, that's far. What day is it there? I think you're ahead of us, so that's far. I think you're a whole day ahead of us. So I did use an enamel paint, so it's a little glossier. And I just want to make sure this is all dry before we go ahead and do some wax. 1.3 billion people are on Facebook daily. Is that not insane? I mean, why couldn't we think of that, guys? I mean, why couldn't we think of the pool noodle? I mean, the person who invented the pool noodle is like making bank. Seriously. Gussie, I'm going to throw you out and get out of there, you nut. Go lay down. Come see this. Look at this dog. Come here. Come on. There's Gussie. This is Carly's dog. She's a corgi. This is Gus. Okay. Bye. Goodbye. Get down. Okay. He is just like a little kid. He's a year old, so he gets into everything. Hey, Leah from South Dakota. Okay, so now I don't know if I'm going to add bling. That's a good question. I didn't think about it. Probably going to have to. Maria, the heat gun you can get on Amazon. All right, so now my favorite, I'm going to take my Bear Wax. It's clear and antique dark. I get these at Home Depot. And yes, I mix my waxes. I get an old dirty chip brush, just like so. I save them. It's kind of got like the consistency of like, I don't know, Vaseline, a little bit thicker. But you guys have seen me do this a ton of times. So I just brush it on, and I'm going right over the black paint too. Just kind of lightly. I don't want to smear it if it's still a little wet. And I'm just going to do one side at a time. You want to get it all into those little nooks and crannies, so it's going to look dirty like that. Except I don't want to do the whole thing. I'll work in sections. I'll do the sides, and then when you get it all in there, get it all up in those nooks and crannies. Okay, grab a paper towel. Okay, grab a paper towel and watch the magic happen. It's literally like magic. It just kind of gives it that old world, and all that wax is going to sit there and sink. So it brings out all the designs, right? So see, that's without wax. Okay. So isn't that pretty? Look at that. So no wax, wax. No wax, wax. And see, that's the enamel paint. It gives it a little bit more of a shine rather than chalk paint. So this is why I wax. I mix my waxes. Yes, Leslie, it is. Hey, Rula. Yeah, this wax is, I like this wax a lot. I do a little bit I dip it in the dark and I mix it with the white, the clear. Because I find like the dark wax by itself is super, super dark. I don't know. It's what I do. You do you. Maybe you like it all dark. When you're using this wax, if you find that it's too dark and you want to tone it down some, just throw some clear wax on top of it, because clear wax works as an eraser. Okay? Clear wax works as an eraser on dark wax. Right, exactly, Sherry. You would never know. And you got it at the Goodwill. You can make your own MC-inspired stuff. You want to keep moving to a clean part of your rag. You don't want to keep going over it with the same part, because you're just basically spreading dirt around. So I always try to flip it over. You can use shop towels, whatever. But see, look at that. Do you see what I'm saying now, peeps? Heather, it's called Behr. It's by Behr, B-E-H-R. You find it at Home Depot, back by like the decorative paint. Guys, I buy 4 or 5 jars at a time. Whenever I see it, I get it, because it's like cool stuff. And just get it all into those nooks and crannies. It doesn't smell, so you don't get like you don't get a headache. There's the Johnson & Johnson clear wax is super stinky. I used that for a while, and then I found this stuff, and I love it. It kind of reminds me of Annie Sloan wax. But it's got that kind of consistency, but I really like it. So this is kind of like my go-to wax when I want to dark wax something. And as far as I know, they only have it at Home Depot. That's the only place I've ever seen it. Gussie, no, no. Trying to eat my half wooden beads. So see? And then the wax, what's great about that is the wax seals the chalk paint. So that's kind of like your sealer. You don't need to seal this, because wax is a sealer. But you want to get it, just dab it. That's why I use these old junky brushes. Just work it in there. And like I said, if you wanna lighten it up some, just take your clear wax and go over it, because clear wax works as an eraser on dark wax. Just making sure. And especially when you're doing detailed pieces, that's why I really love to use wax, because it just, seriously, look at how amazing all that detail just popped. You couldn't see it before, even before we painted it. They do have a white wax, so we could have painted this black, and Gus, we could have painted it black and then gone over it with white wax. So now I'm going to do the top. And again, it's Behr wax. Somebody dropped that in there. Behr wax, B-E-H-R, please. Thank you. Behr wax from Home Depot. It's the clear and the antique dark. You can get it online, I'm pretty sure. My local Home Depot always has it. Doing the top. And you don't want to add any of your gold highlights or gold rub and buff or anything like that until you get it waxed, because wax will smear it and peel it right off. So that's why I always do my wax first before I start putting any paste or rub and buff or anything like that on it, because you can even use a baby wipe on here. The wax does dry. The wax dries. Give it a day. You know, it's going to cure after like, I don't know, probably about a week. But it does dry. It's a little tacky, slippery right now. But it works like a champ. I've been using this wax for a couple years and I really enjoy it. Anytime you see me doing wax, it's from Bear. And I hope they never stop wearing it. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. And then I just toss these. But seriously, look at how stinking cute. Oh my gosh, it is. It's like a Mackenzie Childs piece. But look at how adorable. So now what I was thinking, what I want to do, although I kind of like it just the way it is, I think we're going to add some Rub and Buff. I was going to put the Posh Chalk pigments on here, but I think instead we're going to use the Rub and Buff because I get more control with Rub and Buff, like especially over these beads with my finger than I do. And the Posh Chalks is just a little more watery, or at least I made mine a little bit more watery. So I'm using Antique Gold Rub and Buff. You can find this link in my Amazon or in my link tree right here. Oh, is somebody lose somebody? I'm so sorry. So I'm just taking my finger. We'll see how this looks. And I'm just going to go over. Oh, yes. Just going to go over all this. And it's not going to be super heavy. It's just going to give a little bit of detail. See if we like it. Just a little bit with that gold. See how it just, that gold just picks up here and there? You're not putting a boatload on. I don't want to put it, I'm just running just to highlight it. And then we can go ahead and do our little dots on my checks. So you're just adding a little bit of shimmer is what this does. It just brings a little bit of shimmer to your detail. See? Just a little bit, not a lot. It's not overwhelming. It's just enough. So I did those two sides. I gotta do this side. And I don't want to diamond dust this either. I'm sure that question will come up only because this is for tissues. You don't want to put diamond dust on anywhere you're going to be having anything on your face. That would not feel very good, you know? And like I said, you want to do this last after you waxed. I don't want to diamond dust it only because it's a tissue box. I don't like that idea. You know, that stuff flakes off. It gets up your nose. That's not a pretty picture. That would not feel good. It would not be good. So now I'm just going around these highlighted edges up here just a little bit. You don't have to add a lot. Just kind of just stuck my finger in my entire thing of the gold. I have to stop putting my paints on my Lazy Susan and start putting it on the paper underneath it, because when I'm spinning it to work on, that's what happens. All right, so I'm just doing the same thing up here. And then we can also do a little bit, you know, we can take some of this Rub and Buff. Let's see. It's kind of got like that old, eclectic, you know, whimsical vibe. I'm digging it though, guys. So see, gosh, I love it. We need to add a little bit of gold through here though. So I am going to take, let me take like an old fluffy brush, the long fluffy brush, and this is what I do. I'm just going to dip it in my liquid, not my liquid gold. This is my antique bronze, my antique gold Rub and Buff. Am I the one who doesn't know what Mackenzie? Oh my gosh, Diana Clark Brown. Go Google Mackenzie Childs. You'll know Mackenzie Childs. Well, if you don't, you're about to learn. Go, and I'm just going to do a little drag right through each one of those black squares, just like that. See? So we're just kind of tying it all together. The checks are going to be And it doesn't matter where, we're just kind of tying all that gold in with the checks. And I just doing like a light sweeping motion. You get more on one, that's okay. And just kind of giving it a little highlight. It's called a drag. And then I want to go in with the opposite side of my brush. And I'm going to dip it right down into this little pile of Rub and Buff, and we'll see if this works. No, that one's not going to work. So what we want to do is take that off. Did I just get Rub and Buff on my shirt? No. I'm going to open up my can of liquid gold. This is liquid gold. And I like to dot. Well, I don't know if I want to do it on this one. Oh, heck it. Let's just do it. You take a little dab of your liquid gold. Make sure you're on a flat surface and just drop a little dot right where your checks meet. Just, I don't know, just because. See? Let that dry. See how we did that? Just a little bit. Just one little dot. But this is liquid gold. It's runny, so you want to hit it with your heat. Before you flip it over, you don't want that liquid gold to like run down, you know? Misty, God forbid, right? No, I don't think any diamond dust is necessary on this piece, only because that would not be pretty. Yeah, anything with food or like that, I typically keep the diamond dust away from, or something to do with your face, your drinking, glassware, anything like that. Thank you, Aletha. So just a little heat to set that gold. You don't want to start flipping it up. You want to give it time to set. Let's check the other side. Yeah, because that stuff will run and you don't want that. So just a little bit. Little dots. If you want a bigger dots, just grab a bigger paintbrush or like the end of an eraser. All right, so we got one more side to do. See, in just a couple of seconds, we did that side. So I got this one last side. Just a little dabble do ya. Give it a little heat. Okay, get like in a mesmerizing state of mind watching paint dry. So see, those aren't gonna run. Those all look good because I let them set before I started turning up. But there you have it. I mean, seriously, how cute is that? Guys, that's how easy it is. And it's so therapeutic. Valley, it was great last night. Thank you. But it's so therapeutic to just like turn a piece. You know, this was in the Goodwill. Somebody actually got rid of this. They're probably really angry that they got rid of it now because look at it's a totally different piece. It was, here was the inside. It was just that yucky, you know, outdated kind of just, and it's pretty. I like all this stuff. I like the ornate. No, Sandy, this is like, it's not wood. It's like that plasterish type thing. It's kind of heavy. But yeah, put your tissues in here. It's really stinking adorable. It was amazing, Vale. Thank you. And then bling. I don't even know where we could put bling on here, guys, to be honest with you. Well, let's just grab some and see. Here is, I think if we put any bling on it, it's gonna have to be the vintage bronze collection. Even if we just do like one, let's see. What about if I just did, let's see, what if I did one center one in the center on each side? Just a small one. I'll show you what I mean. Bling on the checks, that's what I'm thinking. So right here, kind of like in the center, well, let me open this one. I don't think any bigger. I don't think I want, but that would be pretty. Or, no, it's got to be like right here. Oops. It's got to be like right in the center. How about we do 4 small ones in the center? Let's just go for the gold chickadees. Let's just do it, right? That's not real funky junk if it doesn't have bling. I mean, if any of you have been following me for any length of time, you know I put bling on pretty much everything. Now see, that to me, that's perfect. It's just a little pizzazz, moraz. It's sparkly. Auction off when you're done. I think all that watched are good. Let's see which one I got on here. This one you'll have to take the little back off because it's like a little button. And we can do them all different. They don't have to be all the same. That's the whole fun of it. Just kind of hot glue piece. Let me see if I can find 2 more. I know I have 2 more. You can even do 2 sides with pearls. These have the little pearls, but I don't think so. Kind of like this one. That's got pearls on it. Here's one. And here's one. Do that one. Okay. I like it with the bling. I'm not going to lie. I like bling on everything. What is the name of that really glue used on the other E6000, Cobra and Kathy, E6000. So this is already flat. I'm just gonna kind of go around this outside area here, get that to stick. I'm just using not E6000. I'm using simple wood glue. My God, I can't speak. Hot glue, just hot glue. And we need one more side here, and I have this one, and I did use Totally Dazzled. I am a brand ambassador for Totally Dazzled. You can find my link to them in my link tree, pinned in the comments and in the video description. And if you like bling as much as I do, you gotta go get yourself some. Oh boy, I think that is going to have just a touch of glue right there. Yep. Okay. That one doesn't want to lay very flat, so that's going to have to get some glue up at the top. There we go. Sometimes the gems don't want to lay flat, but seriously, guys, oh my word. I love it now that it has the bling on there. It's like a little button almost. See? All the way around. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, you can find my link to Totally Dazzled here in the pinned comments. I'm a brand ambassador for Totally Dazzled. I do not own that company. That's my friend Natalie. She's up in Canada. Roxanne, I don't clean my wax brushes. I just throw them in a bucket over there and keep reusing them. This is really soft wax, so I just pulled that one out that I did this one with, and it was still good to go. one of your right? Oh my God, you guys, that would be hilarious. Surebonder glue. What else? The ring is from the White Magnolia Boutique. It's a little boutique in my city here in Chagrin Falls, Ohio. She does have a Facebook page if you want to go there. But anyway, here is what we did today. Started out, look at how pretty. We added the bling, we added the little dots, we added some gold drag, we added some dark wax and some antique gold rub and buff. You can find all of the things that I used in today's project in my link tree, other than the bare wax, which you can find that at the Home Depot. But yes, I love it with the bling too, and I did them all differently. So it's like a flower, little circle. This is like a little, I don't know, like a Louis Vuitton symbol, I guess. And then that one right there. Yes, you gotta go totally dazzled. It's amazing. So anyway, guys, that's what we did. I'll take a picture. What did I see on here? Something looked wonky. I think I got, yeah, so I don't like the way that looks. So what you do is you take your clear wax and you wipe that in there. And now watch, clear wax, like I said, works as an eraser. So see, it just took that big blob of rub and buff that I had sitting up here that looked way dark. So just, that's why I love wax. It's like an eraser. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's craft. Go be inspired. Go to the Goodwill. Find tissue box holders. They have tons of them. I'll be back on. I'm going to try to jump on tomorrow. I want to do a knife block for my kitchen. So, and Kimberly, my sweater came from Chris Hunter. She sells them in her boutique in Oklahoma. Unfortunately, they do not have any you can buy online. So, you guys want to, who wants to auction it? Somebody just said auction. Do you guys want me to auction this off? Throw me some hearts if you want me to, and I will put a 2-minute timer on and do it the old-fashioned way. Or do you want me to do a silent auction? Maybe a silent auction would be better. I don't know. I never know with these things, guys. Or maybe I'll just do another live sale, even though maybe what I'll do is I'll start doing live sales once a week with just 4 or 5 things. Because I don't know if I want to do it right now. Anyway, let's plan that. I got to plan that out. Maybe once a week I'll start doing it. Just a couple of items. Gussie, and I gotta let him out anyway and go wash my hands. But you guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following along. I hope I inspired you to go to the Goodwill, go thrifting, go to the garage sales. We have live sales on my page. Chris Hunter says, so with this shirt, Chris, drop your link, sister, because people want it. I know they'll order it. Anyway, I have to run. I can't do an auction tonight, guys. I have to go pick up Jackie. You guys are all saying yes. Go figure. It's already 6:44, and he's going to be calling me in just any second now, I'm sure. So anyway, why don't we plan on something like, maybe I have to really work that out. Once a week, we'll do 3 or 4 things. Anyway, thank you guys. I hope you got inspired. Go find yourself a tissue box makeover and turn it into something kind of cute and whimsical. I'll post a picture, and I'll show you guys my bar stools and my chairs too when I get those done. So make sure you follow along on the page, and I'll post a picture of that later on tonight. You guys are awesome. Make sure you leave lots of sparkle tonight. Have a great evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.